You are looking at a substance that costs about $5 at any drugstore. It's thick, it's greasy, and when smeared across a surface, it leaves this heavy, glass-like trail. While it looks like a basic household staple, it is the center of a viral strategy that claims to fix skin damage that expensive luxury products often fail to touch. Many of us have been caught in the cycle of buying $80 serums to fix a damaged skin barrier. You apply the product, expecting relief, but instead you feel a sharp sting and watch your face turn bright red. It's an exhausting process, both for your wallet and your confidence, to spend hundreds of dollars on a routine that leaves your skin feeling tighter and more irritated than when you started. This frustration is why I decided to test a 7-day experiment using slugging. It's a method that sounds slightly gross, but has taken over the beauty world. It involves taking a heavy scoop of pure petroleum jelly and coating your entire face in it before bed. I wanted to see if a single, cheap product could actually outperform a cabinet full of high-end skincare. The results of this week suggest that the solution to chronic skin irritation depends on the physics of occlusion, a mechanical process of sealing the skin that works independently of a product's price tag. To understand the experiment, we have to look at what's actually happening inside a damaged skin barrier. Think of your skin's surface as a microscopic brick wall. When that wall is compromised, the mortar between the cells breaks down. You're left with a network of microscopic cracks and fissures spanning across your face. These gaps leave the sensitive lower layers of your epidermis completely exposed to the air. Without a solid seal, your skin loses its primary defense mechanism against the outside world. This exposure leads directly to the symptoms we hate, that constant redness, the tight feeling of your skin, and stinging from almost any product. Your nerve endings are essentially unprotected from the environment. Fixing this requires a shift in strategy. Instead of trying to force moisture into the skin from the outside, we have to mechanically stop the escape of the hydration that is already inside. For the first 2 days, the protocol was simple. I cleansed my face and applied a standard humectant, like glycerin, that holds onto water. But applying a humectant to a broken barrier is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. This diagram shows transepidermal water loss. When your barrier has jagged gaps in the top layer, internal hydration evaporates upward into the dry air. This is where petroleum jelly comes in. By applying a heavy occlusive layer, we create a physical seal that caps those gaps. Watch what happens. As the blue arrows move up, they hit that solid yellow layer and bounce back down. The hydration is trapped. It pools into lower cells, causing them to physically expand and plump up. This demonstrates that slugging bypasses the need for external moisturizers. It forces the skin to rehydrate itself from the inside out, using its own trapped water supply. By day 3, my skin felt softer, but I hit a major realization. This physical lid carries a hidden risk that many people ignore. If you're following along, pay close attention to this, because it can determine whether you heal your skin or burn it. A common mistake is applying active ingredients, like retinols or exfoliating acids, underneath that petroleum seal. In a normal routine, these chemicals are designed to be used on their own. When you trap these volatile chemicals under an impenetrable barrier, they can no longer safely dissipate into the air. The result is an aggressive chemical burn. The acids are driven deeper into the epidermis than intended, causing severe irritation. If you're getting value from these safety tips, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps me keep making these deep dives. The occlusive seal is a powerful tool, but it is biologically neutral. It acts as a healing incubator for water, yet it functions as a dangerous amplifier for harsh chemicals. By day 5, I noticed a new problem. My pores were starting to feel congested. To prevent breakouts while still maintaining the seal, I had to make a midweek pivot. I swapped the pure petroleum jelly for a lighter ceramide-based healing ointment. This provided a more breathable seal that still blocked water loss, but was less likely to clog pores on my more oily zones. I also had to manage the logistical mess. Slugging leaves a non-absorbent residue on your face all night, so protecting your pillowcases and hair becomes a full-time job. It's the less glamorous side of the glass skin trend. This taught me that achieving viral results requires adapting the physics of occlusion to your specific skin type and environment. On the morning of day 7, I finally washed off the last layer of ointment to see the final result. I managed to avoid the breakouts and chemical burns by being careful with my ingredients. The transformation was undeniable. On the left is the inflamed, clapped texture I started with. On the right, smooth, visibly repaired skin. Beyond the visual change, my skin felt resilient. The chronic redness and the tight plastic feeling had vanished. The microscopic fissures in my skin's barrier had successfully sealed. This proves that a rudimentary physical barrier can biologically outperform a complex cabinet of expensive serums by simply giving the body the environment it needs to heal itself. So, who should actually do this? Slugging is a temporary repair tool specifically for those with severely dry or compromised barriers. If you have oily or acne-prone skin, you should avoid full occlusion. Your skin already produces enough natural oils to create its own seal, and adding more can lead to painful breakouts. The path to clear skin begins with mastering the mechanics of how the body regulates its own water. Once you address the physical loss of hydration, your skin can finally begin to heal. Thanks for watching. Tell me your slugging experiences in the comments below.